Hello, I'm at TubeTalk.
Welcome back to you too, Douglas. In the second week of the holidays.
Yeah.
Longest holidays ever. Get Easter and then the Anzac weekend.
And then we get, Monday and Tuesday off.
Yeah.
It's not Wednesday.
Yeah. It's good for you. Hey, I think bit of the week one last week.
Did it?
I think so.
Well, that's good on you then.
Yeah. What else happened?
Over the last week,
Yeah.
New Zealand won against Pakistan, the T20.
Yeah, 2-1. So I've got to wait now and see if they can level it up tomorrow morning 2-2. Well, by the time this goes out, we'll know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then you have your trip to Europe.
Yes, yeah. So we're buying from the European Breeze Up sales. We've got a good interest from people. So first one was this week. There's only one horse on our list, and we didn't think the sire fitted Australia, so we didn't buy him. But there's sales coming up next week, week after, every week, and so I'm going up for the Arcana sale. Enormously successful for us last year. We bought up and under from the Arcana sale. He was one of the most promising 3-year-old stars in Europe. So we're going to do the same thing. We'll race him up there with Joseph O'Brien, and then we'll bring him to Australia as a 4-year-old.
Yeah. Last week, quick preview one at 50-1.
Yeah, he just needed to get back on a good track, and did. And as soon as he got back on a good track, bang, he won. So fantastic. Interesting. And people can always answer in the comments this. So at 50-1, I think he's our longest priced winner ever. However, a few years back, we had a horse called Brahmarama that ran second at 77-1. And then the winner, a couple of months later, got disqualified because it returned a drug positive, and he got promoted. So he got promoted, but no one ever got the $77 dividend because it was too late. They wouldn't pay out on the dividend, but he actually officially won the race. So who's our longest price winner? Is it quick preview at 50-1? Or should it be Brahmarama promoted from second to first at 77-1 after all those times when it wasn't paid out?
It's quick preview because she ran second in the race.
You mean Brahmarama?
Yeah, Brahmarama ran second, even though it was the other horses on drugs. But then also you didn't get the payment either. But this one you get.
We got the prize money, but we didn't get like the money that you'd bet on them to win. It's 77-1.
Did the people get their money though?
If you punted on them, you didn't get the win punt money, no. But you got the prize money if you owned them. You just write, if you want to write down Brahmarama or quick preview in
the comment section below. Up to you. Alabama was second at Doomben as well.
Really good second. He in great form, 3 starts this time in first, second. He's just looking for more ground, just a little bit outpaced over that 1800 metre distance. Couldn't quite win the race, but get him up over 2,000 metres or further, and he'll be back in winning form. He's a really exciting stayer.
And then Aspiring Bow had a great debut at Werribee, placing second.
Really good debut. Sat 3-4 wide without cover over a mile, and looked to be struggling on the turn, but the further they went, the better he got, and he roared home for second. Great debut. He's a horse that he gets out of he's bred to be a 2,400 metre plus horse. He's still only a 3-year-old, so it'll be interesting to see how far he can go this preparation, but quite an exciting stayer.
And then Cinnamon Girl was also second at Matamata.
Yeah, Cinnamon Girl on debut, so 2 really good debut efforts. She really strong maiden field, and she actually could have won. She just couldn't get out in time, was blocked in by the leader. When she did, she dashed home. Very, very good debut.
This week on Friday at Tamworth, in the Tamworth Cup, race 7 is Hazebro.
Yeah, I just want to say, I think we've got 9 runners this weekend, 6 of them in stakes races. So he's in the Tamworth Cup. His last one was actually pretty good. It's got a 0 next to his name, but he drew outside barrier, went back to last. He was about 10 lengths off them, I think, 800, ended up about 4 lengths off the leaders, closed up well, even though he was only bet a few home. Barrier 1, should be able to jump, should be able to be pretty positive and be handy, won't cover any extra ground, and I expect you to see quite a big improvement from him.
Now on Saturday at Pukekohe, in the Easter Handicap, race 8, we have GC.
Yeah, in the Group 2, only 53 kilos on his back. It's a pity we've got a terrible barrier draw 15. So he's going to have to go back, get cover, relax, and just track something of the race and finish off. He's been up a while, long season. This is probably his last run of the season, but I think a mile is his best distance. He's won at Pukeko before. Sam's bred on board, no weight on his back. He's a really interesting runner.
Race 9, Sadler's Chick.
Fresh up, she for a wee while, over a mile, too short of it, well short of her best. She'll jump, get back, get some cover somewhere, and be doing her best work late, but wait till she gets over more ground.
Then at Rigdon, race 8 is 7-11.
And the Wallstep Stakes, or a race a tissue one a couple of years back. She's still a maidener, and she's still developing, and the biggest issue she's got is she's just not quite strong enough to finish off her races yet. She's a Prussia, and they're flying, but she's got to be better again next season. But we just felt 3-year-old fillies race over 2,000 metres. The distance shouldn't hold any fears for her. It's going to be a wet track. That should be okay for her too. She might just, being a natural stayer, it's a throw at the stubs, but I wouldn't be surprised to see her run quite well.
And race 9, Deal's Done.
So Deal's Done, he ran last week and ran well. We're trying to get him up to a 2,600 metre race in 2 weeks' time, so he needs to have one more run beforehand. The only race for him was this. It's a Group 3 weight for age, $100,000 Canterbury Gold Cup. Completely the wrong race for him. He's not a weight for age horse, and he's very badly off at the weights, but he needs us to get ready for his upcoming run. So it's a go. I mean, we've got to be trying, but it's a go-round race for him. If he could finish in the top half of the field, we'd be wrapped. But no real expectations. Track will suit him, distance will suit him, just the conditions of the race don't.
Then at Hawkesbury, race 9 with Lord Ardmore.
Into the Hawkesbury Gold Cup, listed. Lovely barrier draw. He's into barrier 4 already, might come to barrier 3. Joe Marrera on board. First up run was excellent. Great sectional. Second up run was very good on the wrong part of the track. He's going really well. He's a genuine each way chance in a very even field.
Then Doomben on Saturday, race 6 with Stardom and Wairori Falls.
Both fresh up, both just starting off. Stardom's got barrier 1, 3 kilos off his back, 56.5 kilos he's carrying. He's a 2,200 metre horse and this is 1,350 metres, so you're not expecting too much. Saying that, he did win fresh up last prep, so he can sprint well fresh. So it'll be interesting to see. I can sort of imagine him being 4th or 5th, 6th in the running. Fresh, being quite handy and sticking on quite nicely, but I wouldn't be expecting him to win. Wairori Falls, barrier 7, Damien Thornton, good jockey. He should get a nice run midfield. And I wouldn't be surprised to see him run well. I think while he's fresh up, I think he is a top 3 chance.
Then race 8, Skyman.
We had a couple of options with him. We've decided to go to Brisbane for this listed mile. He's got top weight of 60 kilos, but he's got a lovely barrier draw. James Orman on board. I think he's awfully hard to beat. Last time we went up to Brisbane, he bolted in a stakes race over a mile in Burnborough. He should sit handy. The big weight's the only query, and I think it looks a really, really good race for him. I think he's over the odds at the moment, and I think he's awfully hard to beat.
And our bet of the week is also Skyman.
It is, and we don't normally put our own bet of the horse in. We normally try and be a little bit more wide-looking. But I really like Skyman. I thought he was over the odds. I think he's come up really well. I think the field, there's 3 or 4 good horses in there, but I think after that leg depth, so Skyman's our bet of the week.
Thank you, TubeTalk.
Thank you, Douglas, and we shall see you back here again next week.
Bye.
First to last, the White Robe Lodge, Thunder up to the turn of the leader Monza Sakito, joined and headed by Seriously. Up the centre, He's Got Power, Exchange, and now Hasselbro letting go. Hasselbro onto the scene very quickly. He joined and took the lead from He's Got Power. Exchange is back to third, but it's Lowry and Hasselbro moving a length in front from He's Got Power and Exchange, but he's too good, Hasselbro, and Jake Lowry loved it.